Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to our weekly travel training. My name is Marcia Lashley. I am an InteleTravel ambassador, and I'm also a CLIA certified cruise counselor. And I would like to welcome you to this week's training. This is going to be, I'm going to do a quick run through, guys, let me see here. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's not I'm going to do a quick run through on the beginning, for new agents, because I know that I have some new agents on the line, and so I wanted to just run through really quick, right? So we're going to go through a little bit, but I really want to get into increasing our clientele, increasing our commissions, and all of that. Of course, when you first get started, you get your key, your login, and your username and password. And the first thing we do is we suggest that we highly recommend that you complete the InteleTravel University and the suppliers courses, because there are a lot of information for you to better sell your product. So when you complete the InteleTravel University and Dreammakers and become a vacation builder and a travel genius, that just increases your chances of you earning way more income than the average travel agent. So you have to take some time to invest in your business and educate yourself so that you can inform your clients. So the Dreammakers, here is pretty much the run through of the Dreammakers, and all of this information is in your back office. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because I really want to get to the training about the clientele. Of course, Travel Ambassador, once you've completed Dreammakers and Vacation Builders and you receive at least $5,000 in commissions annually that was paid to you, then you can become a Travel Ambassador. And of course, InteleTravel University will let you know when you complete all of them. They will light up on this green area. It'll be great for you, but as you complete each one of them, it'll become green, and that will let you know. You can use the green tracking to let you know how far you've gone. I highly recommend, guys, that you guys dig into the suppliers courses, because not only do we increase our commissions, but we also get additional perks. I don't like to say perks, but once we complete these courses, guys, there are privileges and there's even greater access hidden behind them. Not hidden behind them, but once you complete them, they're there. So I would advise you guys to definitely take some time, excuse me, and tap into the suppliers courses, select one. Maybe you can narrow it. This will even probably help you to find a niche, right, where you can anchor down a little bit, concentrate on this particular niche, and build your clientele up, and then move on to something else. Excuse me, my throat is scratchy tonight. Also, the affiliate courses, guys. CLIA, of course, is a major one. That's one I definitely focus on a lot, and I can tell you that my commissions has increased over the year since I attended CLIA last year. So I would highly recommend you guys dive into CLIA. I wouldn't lead you guys wrong at all. I really wouldn't. There's also the Travel Institute and a whole slew of them, so you guys can take some time and go back into your back office. Marriott, that's a big one because, like I said, I travel a lot with Marriott and I save a lot of money. A lot of people get into the travel because they travel often and they want to get access to the benefits of travel. And so by completing these courses, guys, it will really help you. You will see it in your annual, when you total up your annual travel expenses and what it would have been if you didn't have a travel business versus what it is because you have a travel business. You see that it's definitely worth you owning your own travel business. So definitely educate yourself, because then you can also educate your clients as well. Okay? And these are a whole slew of them. I'm just going to run through this. Very important, guys, when you are for a new travel agent, you definitely want to pull this up. And I have it a little scratchy here. The reason why is because I have a lot of the passwords and whatnot blurred out. I didn't want people to have access to it on the internet, so I blurred them out a bit. But you guys will be familiar with this as a new agent. When you go in, you'll see that all of the suppliers, all of our preferred suppliers are here. In the top area, these are the shared logins. Under no circumstances do you change those logins. Those are community logins, and there are several travel agents that are logging in at the same time. As you complete your booking, and once you complete your booking, you will create a new individual account for yourself so that you can get your commission. So you don't have to check them, okay? And then, of course, below that, all of the other preferred suppliers registration information is there. There's a link, and there's guidance on how to register as a new travel agent. And if you have any questions, I always recommend that you send customer service at InteleTravel.com an email. They'll be happy to help you. There's also chat that you can get on. But if you send an email, don't go on chat. You do one, okay? And, of course, you can find that form in your dashboard. When you go into board, you scroll all the way down to the bottom, right below the top agent of the month, and you will see the 3 red boxes. The first red box on the top, that is the how do you register with your travel suppliers. That is the box that you want to click on, and that will lead you to that form that I just showed you. So this is the Book Travel tab, and this is pretty much the tab that we do all our bookings. So whenever you're booking travel, any component of travel, this is the tab that you definitely want to go to. You can book flights, you can book hotel, flights, cars, cruises, vacation rentals, vacation packages, activities such as if your clients, maybe someone contacts you and said that they would like for you to book a flight to Vegas because they're going to Vegas, and maybe they have relatives that they're staying at, but they wanted to enjoy the city. You can book their activities in this activity tab. Their activities, maybe they're going to Paris. Maybe they're going anywhere around the world. You go in there, and those activities are tied, the commissions are tied into to each purchase. And also, you don't have to register well, you do have to register your booking, but it's built into the back office, so you shouldn't have to register your booking. But I always recommend you register your booking after every purchase because it's best to have 2 bookings than none registered. So, and then also there's travel insurance. Insure it here. You can get to travel insurance, pays 20% commissions, which is awesome. We'll talk a little bit more about that. And of course, the VIP Partners Exclusive, which is what I want to talk about right now. You definitely want to get this, guys. This is a PDF form. You can actually get the book version that I have here. You can order it from InteleTravel. I think you just pay the shipping, which is like $4.99 or something like that, but it's pretty much free. And then it's very, very handy when you're booking. I do a lot of booking, so I definitely need to have it handy for me, but you can also download it on your desktop. All of the information that you need as far as our preferred suppliers are concerned is in this book, and it has a really cool table of content where you can go directly to the supplier before, which saves time. And of course, once you get to the suppliers page, all the information about the suppliers there. For instance, Marriott and their portfolio, all the collections in their portfolio is there also. The next page will give you information on the percentage of commissions, their numbers, the telephone numbers, reservation numbers, and whatever other information you may need. Important information that they want you to know will be right here. So I would suggest you guys definitely take some time. You can also find it if you scroll down to the bottom of your dashboard area in the Preferred Partners section. You click on that, and that's where you can also find it. Travel Agent Training Manual. I call this the Travel Agent's Bible because you guys should always have it with you. I have it on my desktop. I constantly keep it. I actually have a copy of it over in my little office area. So definitely get up into, as new travel agents, you want to get into this Travel Agent Manual, Training Manual. Breaks down, of course, in table of contents, so you can go directly if you want to know about booking travel or you want to know about commissions. You can go directly to it, to the page, by using the table of content area right here, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, so take some time to go through it. I'm not going to elaborate too much on it. There's an agent quick start guide. I suggest you guys go through this. Each section of these quick start guides will guide you to the things that you should complete when it comes to understanding your travel business. You want to definitely use the quick start guide as your guide to your back office, okay? There's also some important issues for new agents. that you definitely want to know. You want to definitely focus on the compliance and all those things, so you want to use those. There's also some tools for success, guys. You're a new travel agent. You don't really know much. You've just been traveling, but you don't really know much. And, you know, you just told a few people or your friends or someone on Facebook that you just started your new travel business, and you're just super excited, right? And they sent you a question. They asked a question like, well, Marcia, I see that you're a new travel agent. What, you know, do you do adventure travel? And you're like, adventure travel? I don't know what adventure travel is, but you're a new travel agent, so you got started. Go into your InteleTravel tutorial library and pull up. You can browse by category, or you can browse by supplier. Go into the browse by category and select adventure travel, and the videos will pop up. Watch the videos. Watch them about 3 times, I would say. I always say watch. The more you watch them is the more information you'll have. You have your notepad, or you have your Word document, or whatever, however you function, and you take notes so that you can become familiar with it. And then you respond to your friends on Facebook, the message to the questions they ask you. Now you're knowledgeable. Now you can actually say you just completed a course, because maybe you went in and you completed the course, right? And now you're a specialist. You become a specialist because you took some time to educate yourself on adventure travel so that you can better sell it. And you can entice them and tell them all the things about adventure travel and ask them where they've been and where they want to go. And, you know, and it gets so exciting because now you have an idea. Dive into these videos, guys. They're amazing. There's a lot of videos in here. All types of travel. You can become familiar with different types of travel and different types of people who love traveling. There's also the online marketing material where you have a client newsletter, you have the email marketing, the travel incentive center, the InteleTravel post office is in here. You guys take some time to go in and utilize it. It's very useful. There's also you also have these logos for your social media that you can download to your desktop, and you can upload it to your social media accounts to advertise that you are in the travel business and that you can assist them with their travels. Also, take advantage of Ensemble's targeted direct mail marketing, guys. This is so cool, so awesome, so sexy. Your clients would love to receive one of these, so you definitely want to take some time to get them going. They have really cool, unforgettable, indescribably unforgettable pamphlets. I got 2 of them. That when you open them up, they give you all this information in there about travel, different parts of the world, river cruises, and all these different exciting cruises that people take. And you want to be able to have your clients get these. So you want to dive into the direct mail marketing. It's totally free, guys. There's no extra cost for anything. Just take some time to put together your clientele list, and boom, you're in there. And of course, in the book travel tab, you go into book travel, VIP partners exclusive, and that's where you'll find Ensemble, which is also pretty cool because let's say you and your girlfriends decided to do a group trip, a group cruise. Let's say a cruise. Maybe let's say a trip to Italy, wine country, and you decided to search the internet or whatever. The first thing that I would suggest going to Ensemble, go into the search bar, and once the search bar comes up, you see cruise, hotel, offers, and suppliers. Type in where you want to go. Of course, there's a filter on this end over here where you can narrow down your search. But you definitely want to check with Ensemble before you book anything or go to a supplier. They'll actually guide you to a supplier because you're not very familiar with, maybe you're not familiar with Italy, wine country, or whatever. They have suppliers in there that they will recommend to you, which will be a door to open for you. You can contact the suppliers and inquire. Let them know that you're an Ensemble, your consortium is Ensemble, and whatever discounts or perks or whatever it is that they have will be included into your package at no additional cost. So when you see these icons, this icon, this flowery icon, will indicate that it's an Ensemble preferred supplier. The star icon will, and this is for mostly sailing, this is actually for cruising. The star icon will let you know that it is an exclusive offer available through Ensemble. And of course, the ship icon lets you know that there's a hosted cruise, which means there's an Ensemble host on the cruise ship. And because you're affiliated with Ensemble, your clients get to reap all of the benefits that comes with having being affiliated with Ensemble. So that's additional that the other cruise members that went to blah, blah, blah.com would not get. Or even if they went to the cruise lines directly, they wouldn't get it because they didn't go through InteleTravel, who is affiliated with Ensemble. So it's a great addition to packages. Excuse me, I would suggest you definitely go there, check it out before you book any cruises. We cannot book in Ensemble. Ensemble is only an addition to add to the package. So if you already know that you're going on a cruise, go in here, type in the cruise. It'll give you the cruise line, if it's Royal Caribbean or Carnival, if it's a 7-day exotic Caribbean cruise or whatever it is, and it'll let you know. Ignore the prices there because we don't shop in Ensemble. So we're looking for additional amenities and perks for your clients for the package for the group of girlfriends that's going. So you want anything additional. This is how we stretch our money, guys, and our clients' money. Okay. This again is the marketing information that I mentioned to you guys earlier. You guys definitely take advantage of it. As a travel agent, you want to have your clients receive information like that. There's also the Travel Incentive Center, guys, which is so awesome. This is where you get the 3-day, 2-night getaways or the gift cards, Universal Studios gift cards, spa, golf, air credit, all of them are all here. Great tools to add to your travel parties, great tools to offer your clients for repeat customers that you would want to come back to you, and they spent a lot of money to you. You got a nice piece of commissions. They're definitely worth you sending them a 3-day, 2-night getaway or a spa or golf or spa gift card, or even a $25 gift card, or the Grand Attractions gift cards. So you definitely want to go in there and order some, keep them on hand. 3 forms that you definitely want to use: customer profile form, customer information form. I call it profile. Customer information form helps you to understand your customer's preference. Some of them don't do nonstop. Some of them do because of health reasons. You want to know that. You want to have that there for them. Credit card authorization form. Definitely do not accept payment without receiving this, guys. It protects you and it protects your clients. And travel insurance waiver form. Psychological game changer, so definitely apply it to your strategies, okay? Of course, this is the activity tab I mentioned earlier. Just a brief run through of it. All of the activities are in here. You can go in there. You can put in a search, select the destination and the city and the dates that your passengers are traveling, and all of them will come up. Then you'll be able to book them. Like I said, in there, your commissions are tied into it already. You don't have to register your booking, but if you go into your commissions report and you don't see it, I would highly recommend that you register. And also vacation rentals. Once you go down back into Book Travel tab, you go into the vacation rentals. I thought this is pretty cool because, you know, we've been searching for vacation rentals. A lot of people don't want to pay commissions to travel agents, and so now we have our own platform where we can find vacation rentals all over the world for our clients and ourselves and be able to make commissions for it. So this is, thought this is pretty cool. I know that I'm an ambassador, so I have access to the advanced search. I don't think that you guys have access yet. However, it'll be soon, and it's really cool. So once you go in there, you can put in the information. There's also a travel agent 24-hour hold where you can hold the vacation rental for your clients for up to 24 hours and lock in the rate, which I think is really, really cool. Of course, the advanced search tab will give you more in detail. You can select the region and definitely the dates and, you know, 1 week, 2 week, 3 weeks. You can also, excuse me, do it by resort search. So that's a pretty cool tool to also add to it. It also gives you the dates available for travel. What if you put in, let's say I put in Europe, I put in Ibiza. And these are the dates that, you know, are available because that's a party place, and, you know, it's like summertime, springtime. People are definitely going there. So those are the dates that they have available for vacation rentals, which I think is pretty cool. Also, good tools to know and to have access to in your back office. So take some time to go in there. Travel insurance, guys. We must talk to our clients, and I'm going to stop here for a quick second. And at the end of this, I have a picture at the end of this slide and this training, and I should have had it right here because I think most of you guys know that there was airlines that filed bankruptcy in last week. It was, I guess, all over the news. I don't watch the news, but the information is in the travel industry. And a lot of people lost a lot of their money because it was a very low budget airlines. They had really good rates for traveling to Europe, which is, really unheard of, but people have been using it since earlier this year, and they've been traveling to Europe for $200-300 and, all of that. People purchase vacation packages, trips to travel in groups, and they weren't even notified. They just went bankrupt and went out of business. And the problem is a lot of them did not have travel insurance, because if they did, then they would have been able to be rebooked and still continue on their trip. But a lot of them did not have travel insurance, and so they lost all of their money. And a lot of them didn't pay with a credit card. They paid with a debit card. And because of that, they definitely lost all of their money. So it's very important as travel agents that we educate our clients the importance of purchasing travel insurance, especially when you're going out. Okay, $500 is still, a lot of money. People work hard for their money. And so you want to definitely protect your clients. Educate them, guys, on the importance of it. It doesn't cost that much, but they definitely need to purchase it. I always suggest to you guys, when you create a package, to include the travel insurance in the package. Let your clients tell you that they don't want it. Let them tell you they don't want it, and then you send them the insurance waiver form. But always include it into the package, okay? It's very important. It protects them. Unexpected issues come up, maybe medical conditions, maybe a job. All of these reasons, the reasons why you should educate your clients on the importance of purchasing travel insurance for their packages. And in addition to that, they pay 20% commissions. So another reason why you should definitely sell this product. So the customer profile form that I mentioned earlier to you, 3 important questions, guys, that you guys should definitely take a look at and focus on. What hotels have you stayed and enjoyed? What cruise lines and resorts have you enjoyed before, if any? And what activities that they've enjoyed? This will really help you understand your client's travel preferences, right? And that's very important for a travel agent to create the ultimate package for your clients, for them to come back to you, for them to want to recommend you to all of their friends and family, because you took the time to understand their travel preferences, their travel needs, and you're fulfilling them. This form will really help you, and it also helps you to formulate conversation with your clients as well. As a new agent, you may not know what to ask them, but if you take a look at this form, have it in front of you when you're having a conversation with your clients for the first time, a consultation, and use this form as a guide. Some agents have told me that they sent the form to their clients. I've never done that. I don't recommend it. I recommend we keep the form with us, but if that's what you want to do, go ahead and send it, have them fill it out and send it back to you. But I have conversation. As opposed to sending the form, I have a conversation to let my clients know that I care. I'm asking them questions from this form, but we're having it in a conversation form. We're actually talking and communicating and establishing that relationship, that trust, okay? That form is very important, so don't sleep on it, guys. Some more questions to ask: the purpose of the trip, how many people per room, how many children, seniors, and special needs. Because if they're wheelchair accessible, make sure that the hotel, the resort that you're booking them, they're capable of accommodating your clients. You don't want to have them book and then they're not wheelchair accessible. Absolutely not. You want to know that, your clients can roll out to the patio, roll into the bathroom, and roll to the elevator, and roll everywhere and be good and enjoy themselves, right? So that's the reason why you definitely want to ask that question. And this form, guys, every time you collect a credit card information from your customers to pay for travel and other services, you definitely want to use this form, because failure to secure authorization in this way could result in chargebacks of credit card funds by your customers, for which you'll be responsible for. InteleTravel also reserves the right to collect any such chargebacks and associated penalties and costs from you, including offsetting any amounts you owe from commissions or any other payments due to you from InteleTravel. So you want to protect yourself. Like I said earlier, you want to definitely protect yourself with this form. And then it also has a signature in the bottom where you can offer travel insurance to your clients there. This is a marketing tool. You guys briefly, for example, if you have groups or you're promoting to groups, you can definitely go into FunJet and customize it, guys. You can put your information below there and let them see, pick whatever promotions they have going on. This is a little old, but whatever they have going on, you can select it and send it out to your group leaders so that they can see that you book groups. If you know that you have a lot of friends that travel a lot in groups and you know this is the group leader, send it to them. Let them see what you have to offer, and they'll definitely book with you. And then, of course, Royal Caribbean, the cruise lines, they also have that as well, where you can go in there. Loyal to You Always is especially for travel agents. You can go into there. It's live, so it's up to the minute promotions and information in there. So you can go in there, you can create your customized flyers, send them out to your clients, let them know that you are in the travel business and you're ready to book them. This is the form that I mentioned to you guys earlier. This is a psychological form, guys, because like I told you before, when you book travel with your clients, when you include the travel insurance in there, and let's say that they deny it if they don't want the travel insurance, that's fine. You just let them know, hey, Susan, I'm going to send you this form really quick. I need for you to complete this form and send it back to me as soon as possible, okay? It's pretty much stating that you're denying the travel insurance. Let them read it, because once they read it and they realize, and then, of course, you want to put the amount, the cost of the travel insurance and the cost of their trip, and let them fill it out and sign it, because when they read this little paragraph right here, they're going to realize that, you know what, I need to go ahead. Why does Marcia want me to sign this form? Why is it so important for her to get this form from me? Maybe I need to read this. And then once they read it, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and get the travel insurance. I've had this to me several times. But I don't know, why is it so important? It's important because you want to protect your package. And so this is how we definitely sell insurance to our clients. So use this form, guys. Commissions, your commissions guaranteed by using the correct industry codes, guys. You want to make sure that you're using the correct industry codes. Everyone should have received an email like this. I blacked out our information, our IATA and CLIA, but everyone should know. You should definitely know your CLIA. You've received an email. The email, the initial email, that your welcome email that you received from InteleTravel has the CLIA information and the IATA/ARC information, agency telephone number, agency address, all of the information that you need to know as far as the agency identifiers. So when you contact your suppliers and you represent yourself, good evening, my name is Marcia Lashley. I'm an independent travel agent. Hold on. Excuse me. Ooh, it's getting chilly. I'm an independent travel agent with InteleTravel, and I have a client who would love to experience your property. Do you accept our agency identifiers? And they'll ask you your IATA or your ARC number. You give it to them, and then you proceed with your client's offers, and then you want to ask them if it's commissionable. And then you also want to give them your email address so that they can send you a copy of the gross invoice. They'll also send a copy to InteleTravel, but you want to make sure that you have a copy of the gross invoice so that you can register your booking. A gross invoice contains commissions. A net invoice does not contain commissions. So you have to be very specific about what you're requesting, okay? And, of course, there's Events 365, one of our newest partners, excuse me, which I think is really great, guys, because this is for your everyday customers. You actually can sell these tickets. This is comparable to Ticketmasters. These are everyday, like I said, everyday customers. With the difference between this and they have a customizable link as well that you can get in there and create your customizable link. But definitely utilize Events 365. There's also golden tickets. Well, golden tickets is for premium seats. So let's say that Ticketmaster, they're sold out of tickets. That's when you will be able to use golden tickets, because now golden tickets are premium seats. They will have the seats that no one else will have available, really good seats that no one else. They'll have seats in the nosebleed sections as well, but when there are no tickets available on Ticketmaster and all these other ticket outlets, that's when golden tickets come into play. So they're more for the premium seating, okay? Just want to get that clear with you guys. So Event 365 is definitely what you want to use on an everyday link. And like I said, they have a personalized link that you can share on social media or with your friends, so that when they click on it and they purchase the tickets, you'll be paid commissions automatically. So you don't have to constantly put it out. Once you put it out there, you let them know, hey, you can go to my link. It's on Instagram or it's on my Facebook page or wherever, and they'll be able to access it there and purchase their tickets without having to contact you. I like for my clients to contact me. I like them to contact me for everything. Don't do anything yourself. Also, especially for you new travel agents, air consolidators, you want to register with these as soon as possible, because when you're booking air, this is the advantage that we have over a lot of agencies who do not have international air consolidators. We're able to actually mark up our commissions. So InteleTravel, the entire industry do not pay commissions to travel agents for domestic air. So whenever we book domestic air, we don't get paid. However, once you book domestic air in InteleTravel's booking engine, you're now able to receive what is called a service fee. And that service fee is a $10 charge that is added to the ticket. Now, based on your commission split, if it's 70 or 80%, you'll receive $7 or $8. InteleTravel will receive $2 or $3 per person. Okay, so that is how you're paid commissions in your back office for air. However, I would suggest that when your clients are traveling international, you use the international air consolidators such as Skybird and Fairbuzz. There's GoAway Air and Centrav. You want to register with them, guys, and use them because, like I said, they have a wider range of international flights, and also they have them. What they do is they purchase it in bulk from the airlines way in advance, and they purchase them really reasonable. So travel agents are allowed to. We're given some leeway where we can add commissions to them. So it's very important that you search with your international air consolidators before you complete any searches for your clients for air, okay? I've made a lot of money on air consolidators booking through air consolidators, so definitely utilize that. And so now, 2018 Cruise Travel Report, guys. A study containing insight into the motivation and preferences of vacationers in the U.S. and Canada, including and comparing those who have cruised with those who have not yet cruised, was conducted by J.D. Powers, which we all know J.D. Powers, to better understand the vacation habits, characteristics, and behaviors of these groups. One highly important takeaway from the report is that the cruise clients value travel agents. They value our expertise more than non-cruise clients. 72% of cruise clients surveyed stated that they highly valued their travel agent's professional knowledge, as opposed to 57% of non-cruise clients. Choosing the right cruise brand, ship, itinerary, sailing date, stateroom category, and location, and pre-cruise hotel is not easy, and clients know it. This is very likely why they value your cruise expertise 15% more than land-based knowledge. So it's very important that you guys educate yourself on cruises, guys. There's a lot of money, and as a travel agent, it increases your revenue, your annual revenue for your business. So I would definitely say take some time. If you're not very familiar, I have a lot of experience in the travel industry. I, however, learned about cruises when I joined InteleTravel. So definitely educate yourself on it. The amount of knowledge that I've gained over the past 2-3 years has been amazing. New talent is entering the profession every day. You are mindful of your competitive edge and leveraging it effectively. Are you mindful of your competitive edge and leveraging it effectively? To new cruise clients, new to cruise clients are being booked by thousands every day. Do you feel confident in your ability to have fruitful sales conversations via email, text, or social media messaging platforms? New ships are being introduced every month. Are you aware of their onboard amenities, unique innovations, and seasonal itineraries? And this is coming from Charles Sylvia. Okay, he's the VP of CLIA. And so you definitely want to take some time, guys. And I intentionally put this here because I want you guys to understand that there's a really wide market. There are so many people that have never cruised. They've never cruised. They feel like they can't afford to cruise. They feel like whatever the myths are, it is our responsibility to bust them, demystify it. Okay? So get educated, become educated, guys. That's all I can't stress it enough. We're going to go into qualifying sales. Okay, a lot of people, this is where the money is. So this is where I'm focusing on. We know how to talk to people. We know how to, people contact us about booking cruises. So once they contact us, then we don't know what to do. We're like, oh, my God, what do I do? Right? The first thing you think is, oh, my God, what do I do? I'm calling Marcia. No, you don't have to. I mean, you can call Marcia, but you don't have to call Marcia because you have the access. You have the information. You just have to access it, right? So part of qualifying your clients, some expert thinks that qualifying is the most important building block, which, guys, it really, really is. Everything plays a role in you qualifying your clients, okay? Every single thing. Failing to successfully qualify clients could negatively change their perception and experiences, and you don't want that. The first time it's like a date, okay? The first time it's everything. So you want to develop questions to qualify or match your clients to the most appropriate trip. Create a positive experience to share the sale. Listen effectively as you qualify your clients. Listen to them. Listen to what they're saying. And that customer profile form that I shared with you guys earlier, you definitely want to have that handy, along with your notepad, so that you can write down all your clients' preferences. Okay, so qualifying makes this easier. These are the 5 building blocks that you want to definitely go through: the greeting, qualifying, recommending, overcoming objections, and closing. And I mentioned demystifying it with travel with your clients. That's our responsibility, guys. So as agents, we must educate ourselves, right? So that we can definitely have a conversation with our clients and answer their questions truthfully, not necessarily based on someone else's experiences, but based on the facts, right? And the only way that we can know that is if we take some time to educate ourselves. And that's why I keep stressing that. So part of the greeting sets you up for success qualifying. When you have a strong greeting, you build credibility, and that makes qualifying easy, okay? So start the conversation by making a great first impression. Be personable and be friendly. We sell travel. It's sexy. It's recess. It's fun. When people contact us, they're thinking getaway and experience all the things that they don't normally experience in their everyday lives, right? So you want to definitely be personable, and you want to be friendly. Remember, it only takes a client 6 seconds to make a decision about you. So your first impression is every single thing. And if you're educated, guys, you'll be just fine. Qualifying is the next one. Asking questions to learn about your clients. You want to know, like I mentioned in the customer profile form, again, where have they been? You want to know the history of your clients. You want to know where they've been so that you don't send them back to where they've been. And you want to know where they would like to, where they would like to go and what they would like to experience. That's very important as well. Then you'll know what to present to them. Then you can pull up the river cruises and talk about river cruises. Have you ever heard of river cruising and all of this and all of the experiences of river cruising because you watched the webinar and you took a couple of courses, so you're familiar with it, and now you can have a conversation. You feel confident in having a conversation with your clients. That helps them. When you start sharing information about your experiences, especially with a specific that's pertaining to their package, their cruising, their travel, that builds confidence. So now they're very comfortable with you. They enjoy you. You're fun. You're friendly. This is part of helping qualify them. Okay, recommending. When you ask the right qualifying questions, your clients welcome your suggestions because they are accurate and aligned with their dreams and desire, right? Part of educating yourself, when you ask the right qualifying questions, clients welcome your suggestions because now you just shared with them that you've also educated, you've been in the industry for however long. It doesn't matter how long you are, as long as you're educated enough. So when you start talking about your experiences, ship inspection, guys, you experience a ship inspection, and it's like you've been on a cruise. So experience those ship inspections so that you can have conversations with your clients and share certain things that you actually have experienced yourself, right? Now, overcoming objections. Asking the right qualifying questions means your clients have fewer objections. It also means you know what information your clients find persuasive. So now you're listening to your clients and you're hearing what they're saying, and you have to demystify. You have to be the one knowledgeable. Facts, okay? You have to be able to provide facts to your clients, and you have to be confident about it so that they can understand and they can actually you can persuade them, actually. That's what it is. You're actually going to persuade them, but you're going to persuade them with facts, and you want to educate them. This is how you get them to come back to you, okay? Tell them things that they've never heard before. In closing, finally, the first steps provided the foundation for this fifth one. Doing a good job with those first four makes this last one easy. Some of the closing techniques you may want to use is assumptive closing, scarcity closing, and alley closing. And we'll talk about that another time. I'm not going to go into that because then I won't be able to get through this. Part of qualifying your clients, make sure your clients feel good, okay? Make sure they feel safe and comfortable. You're giving them information. You actually have information. If you're on the phone with them, have your PDFs ready where you can shoot them an email to show them what you're talking about, right? Even if you're talking about insurance, you want to send them a link real quick to the insurance site so that they can see it. Anything that you can do to send them. If you're on the phone with them, you want to definitely communicate that. If you're in front of them, you want to make sure that you have information printed out, have the brochures, have them for your clients. So when you're having a conversation with them, you can actually open it and show it to them, let them see it, look at their expression, look at the reaction that they give you. Okay, these are very important tools and tips to know. Then you'll know if your clients are happy with what you're presenting to them. Okay, how much time do you invest in questions, asking questions to your clients? A lot of, excuse me, a lot of agents don't invest enough time into asking questions and asking the right questions with your clients. It's very important that you ask a lot of questions. A lot of agents said 20, 30%. In actuality, it should be 80%, okay? Most successful salespeople spend 80% of the time asking questions and listening 20%, and 20% recommending. This is the goal that you all should aim for, okay? Don't be discouraged if you're not there yet. It's natural to be excited and want to impress your clients, especially if you've just returned from your own cruise or a presentation from a cruise line. While clients will appreciate your enthusiasm and knowledge, studies have shown that spending more time asking questions actually makes it possible to close the sale faster and more often, okay? So these are qualifying, these are open-ended questions, guys, and these questions help to qualify your clients. So how do these questions help? They help your clients with vague vacation ideas to focus, okay? They also help you find something new and important that didn't come up when you asked the closed-ended questions. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys are aware, you guys are all educated, so you know the difference between an open-ended question and a closed-ended question. They also provide clues to help you convince clients that your cruise might be the best choice. So your clients you may be having a conversation with your clients, and you're able to share some information with them because of the way you ask the question. So when you ask an open-ended question, guys, you want to make sure that the open-ended question, it leaves it open for them to respond with the answer, and then it educates you. Then you learn something about your clients. So you don't want to just say, well, I think I'm going to show you some in a little bit. They show that you're interested in your clients and that you care. Open-ended questions also set you apart from other agents who just ask closed-ended questions. So you want to definitely make sure that you are asking open-ended questions. So open-ended questions is, how do you picture this cruise in your mind so that they can tell you information, right? So you're asking them questions and you sit back and you listen to them and you take notes. What is your dream vacation experience? Sit back, listen to them, take notes. What was your favorite experience during your last vacation? Listen to them. Listen to the little nuggets and the little tips. That's how we customize it. What types of sites do you like to see when you're on vacation? What research have you done pertaining to this vacation? And then you follow up with, what was the most interesting information you've uncovered with the research? And then, of course, how did you find out about this cruise? Tell me about the family or companions you will be traveling with. And while this isn't actually a question, a tell me statement can just have an effective, just be as effective as getting the clients to open up about their preferences. So you definitely want to say, tell me about, you know, who you're traveling with and all the people that you're traveling with. And then they'll start telling you, well, I'm traveling with my granddaughter and her daughter, and I'm traveling with, and they'll start telling you, and they're 4 years old, and they've traveled before, and you start getting all this information. Now you know all the information. Now when you contact the cruise line, you can let them know the age. You can let them know who's having an anniversary, who's having a birthday, because those open-ended questions give you so much information that you won't have to contact your clients again to ask them. You want to be able to qualify them with that one consultation and get them locked in, and within 24 hours, you're responding to them with a quote, okay? Close-ended questions. These are the what, who, when, and how, okay? Those are the close-ended questions. What do you, where? What do you want to do, okay? What do you want to do? I don't know. Who is going? Well, I don't know who's going. Let me see, maybe my grandmother, maybe. You want to be very specific, right? When do you prefer going? As opposed to me personally, as opposed to me letting them know, once you find out you know, have an idea of where they're going, then you want to let them know what the itinerary is and let them know these are the best times for you to go. These are what I would suggest you go. These are the best times that I would suggest you go based on the climate, based on the activity of that region. These are the best times that I would highly recommend that you travel. They would be the best rates, less crowded. You'll have a lot more fun. You'll be tended to, you know, the resorts will be able to tend to you because it's not so crowded, or whatever the case, or whatever their preferences are. But those are ways that can help you get more information from the client, right? How long is your vacation? How much do you want to spend, or what price range do you have in mind? Note, if you ask your client how much they want to spend on their vacation, they'll give you just one price. It'll be much more difficult for you to match a cruise to one specific dollar amount. By asking what their price range is, you have more flexibility to respond with a cruise package within their budget, right? So you ask what a price range is. That's what you want to do, as opposed to what's your budget or how much you want to spend. No. Some more close-ended questions. When to ask the budget question. How much do you want to spend, or what price range do you have in mind? Some agents like to ask about the budget early on so that they get to know the client's situation better, which is important because you want to take some time to find the right quote. You want to take some time to do the research, and you want to do it in their range. You don't want to go to Princess Cruises when they have a budget for Carnival, right? So you want to definitely have a conversation, and this is where the open-ended questions come in, where you'll gather so much information. You'll be able to know, you'll have the information and know what kind of packages to present to your clients. Other agents prefer to wait to ask for a budget question because I want to show them what a cruise costs with everything they want. So, you know, once you find out what their budget is, then you can kind of fit as much as you can into their budget. I personally like to just present 3 separate prices so that they can let me know what their preferences are. Some people don't like to have the budget conversation, so it's a little sticky situation sometimes, but it's really okay. It's all about how we present the question to our clients that makes the difference. So you have to find a way, once you have a conversation with your clients, find a way to present that based on the conversation and based on the relationship that you've established with your clients. Then you'll know how to present that question to your clients to get the best answer. Lifestyle questions. So where do you, these are lifestyle questions, and these really help you with, especially when, you know, like if you're doing a river cruise or you're doing another cruise, you want to know what type of ports, you know, different experiences they want to have at different ports, or what they may want to experience on the ship. So lifestyle questions are really important to ask as well. Where do you like to go eat a nice meal? So when you ask these questions now, you'll have an idea of what, you know, because everybody's interpretation of a nice meal means something different. So it could be from a hamburger to an expensive restaurant. So then you'll have an idea of your client's preferences again. Okay, their lifestyle preferences. When you travel, what kind of hotels do you like best? This gives you an idea of what kind of accommodations your clients enjoy. It also makes it, it might also offer insight into the budget. Think of a brand that you may match up nicely to the hotel brand that they enjoy staying in, right? So if they stayed at the Marriott, then you know that you can, I always use Marriott, right? If they stayed at the Marriott, then you know that you can compare. If there's traveling somewhere, you know, you can definitely find a Marriott out there, but you can also compare another property to Marriott because, you know, they've traveled at the Marriott before. So now you're going to make sure that you find a property that's always clean, all the features that Marriott has. You want to keep your client's preference. You don't want to put them in a Days Inn, right? So this is a great question to ask as well. What is the definition of relaxing? What is your definition of relaxing? Because everyone has a different definition of relaxing. This question can be a good indicator of what type of cruise activities you might want to recommend to your client. Because some clients, like I have a client who wants to be quiet. Like we're going on a group trip in December to Cuba, and she says, I just want to be in my cabin. I just want to be quiet. So you guys can just leave. And I'm like, really? But that's her preference. She just wants to be alone. Maybe her life is rigorous and she is never alone, and this is her time to be alone for 4 days. So she says, I want to be in my cabin and I want to sleep a lot. Okay, that's fine. That's her preference. That's her way of relaxing. Other people's preferences are going to be, you know, going to the spa and, you know, taking a stroll at night when the stars are out, or whatever the case may be. But everyone has their own preference. So you definitely want to ask what their definition of relaxing is. That also helps with booking them, booking certain amenities for them as well. There are a variety of things you can inquire about when you're using lifestyle questions to qualify your clients. What apps do you have on your phone? Are there any of them related to travel? What publications and books and blogs do you read? What's something you're passionate about? These are questions that you want to ask your clients, guys, so that you have a really good idea of who your clients really are and how you can provide better services for them. Listening is a skill you can learn. The art of listening. The art of listening is preparing for a meeting. You want to set goals. You want to take notes. You want to listen for details. You want to seek to understand. Very important. Seek to understand. And you want to show that you're listening as well, and avoid distractions, right? So we're really thinking about we're really thinking about what we're going to say next. And that's what it is. We're always thinking about what we're going to say next, but we have to learn to listen. Listen to our clients, not what we're about to say next. Listen to what they are telling us so that we can create what it is, these experiences for them, right? That's very important. So part of educating yourself to have better sales in your cruise world, your cruise commission world, is going through CLIA and being certified. I mean, you know, you don't have to, you can become a member of CLIA, but it's important to be certified, because when you're certified, now you're educated. Now you're able to educate your clients. This is where you increase your commissions, guys. I promise you, this is where you increase your commissions. So I would highly recommend that you guys get with CLIA and register. And no, I'm not a CLIA agent or anything like that. I'm just a certified CLIA cruise counselor, and I invested in my education because I knew that it would increase my sales, and it has. And it continues to do that, so that's why I'm recommending it to you. 2018 Cruise Industry Outlook, definitely it's a free course, which you take it when you go into CLIA, once you register. It really, really helps you guys to better understand who cruises, all the different generation types that cruise, and when they cruise, what they like to do, what they like to experience, and this lets you know this is what's going on in the world. Okay, so once you take this course, and it'll really help you have a better understanding of what type of clients cruise, and then you can approach them, right? And it is also the CLIA 360 coming up next year. I would suggest you guys register. You can go into your back office, into the CLIA tab, into supplies courses there, and you can get to the CLIA link there and register. I don't miss it. It's a really good event. It helps you understand the cruise industry, guys. I'm telling you. So definitely get in with it, okay? And, of course, you want to definitely, for new agents, you want to make sure that you register with, if you're not already registered as a traveler, you definitely want to get connected to the industry and have an idea of what's going on in the industry, and this is how you do it. Travel Post, Travel Agent Central, Business Travel News, Recommend. There's also Travel University that you can go into and get a lot of resources and education in there. My throat, guys, I don't know what's going on. Let me take a sip of my water here. And, of course, Cruise World is coming up next month. I will definitely be there November 7th to the 9th in Fort Lauderdale. Another major industry event. These are the industry events that you must attend in order to get your Dreammakers certificate. Of course, the Dreammakers, the industry events that InteleTravel hosts as well, you can definitely get your Dreammaker certificate there, and also Ensemble's annual conference. The annual conference that Ensemble has, you can definitely attend that, and that will be considered an industry event. So, you know, get with it, guys. Awesome information. It's definitely worth the investment, worth the education. This is pretty much a scale of all the agents who attend Cruise World and CLIA and these industry events, how they've increased their sales, okay? And these are some of the suppliers that will be there as well. So I'm just encouraging you guys to take some time to go. Also, the 10th Annual Travel Agent Las Vegas Forum is coming up in March 2019, the 28th through the 23rd. I would definitely recommend you guys get into it, because this is thousands of travel agents from all over the world are going to be here. Okay, and it's a great way to build and establish relationships with them. I've met like I'm going blank with it, but you know what I'm talking about. They're tour companies in different countries where I've established a relationship with them and was able to connect my clients with them when they travel. And it was amazing because I met them before, so it was a better connection, you know. Really good information at these events, so definitely register to go there. Of course, these are all outside of InteleTravel. Unlimited rewards, guys. I told you guys I just got an email 2 days ago with another $40-something in a debit card because I've been booking rental cars at Avis and Budget and Hilton Hotel. I also put it in there when I book travel there. Embark, of course, and Carry. You know, definitely register with it. It works. When you travel outside of the country, there's a 35% savings for travel agents, so use it. Cash-in Club card also as well. When you book with Enterprise and Alamo, they sent me something too because I have clients that constantly book with Alamo, so I'm constantly booking with them. And this is the compliance section, guys. We have to take some time to go to the compliance videos. New agents, it's very important that you go to watch the InteleTravel compliance videos. Very important, so that you can understand what you have and to protect it as well. These posts that I'm constantly seeing on social media, it's just absurd, and people are constantly putting it out, but we have to police our business, guys. If you see something like this, just inbox them and kindly let them know that it, you know, you show them where they're breaking compliance so that they can remove it. Or, you know, you can report it to InteleTravel. Is what you know, you see something here, you hear something, see something, say something, is what the campaign that they mentioned at convention they talked about. Because we have to protect our business, guys. We cannot afford to mix the two businesses at all, and we have to know how to sell our clients' products. Okay, we have an obligation as agents to protect each other. So everything we say and do as InteleTravel agents is a direct reflection on all of us agents. So we have to make it mandatory to watch the marketing and compliance regulations video to make sure that you're marketing yourself and your business the correct way. You can do a self-check to make sure that you're working within the compliance. Remember, we have 2 opportunities, guys, so know your language, okay? Know your language. When we're dealing with suppliers, there are certain languages that we use and we do not use, okay? When we're talking to industry partners, our suppliers, we should not be talking about building team. We should not be discussing networking ranks or networking compensation or Planet or other businesses or travel perks. Definitely not. Do not talk about travel perks with the suppliers, guys, okay? The only thing that we should be talking about with the suppliers are travel sales, product knowledge, and about our clients, about, you know, customizing that package with our clients. We should never be discussing, there's no recruiting and none of that going on. That's against the marketing compliance regulations. It's a no-no, and you will lose your privileges, okay? Perks. Any agents caught talking or posting about InteleTravel and the use of selling of agent perks and benefits with recruitment is considered a violation of InteleTravel agreement, okay? So you want to be very mindful about, I don't use the word perks. I use the word access. I love access. It's not perks. It's access, and that's what we have. We have access. Photos. Be sure that if you use any images, profile pictures, or social media, that you have the legal right and permission to use these photos. Be careful with Google search, guys, okay? Seller of travel. When publishing travel deals, be sure to include all suppliers' notes, disclaimers, and seller of travel info and all other information mentioned in the offer. You don't want to mislead, okay? So you definitely want to make sure that you put the supplier's information in there. And this is the image that I was mentioning earlier about the company that went bankrupt. It's a bit sad, but, you know, it's what it is. But you guys have to, and I put this here because I want to stress to you guys, I always say it, don't sell prices, sell value, guys, sell value. Remember, we're creating memorable, lifelong experiences for our clients. So you want to make sure that you sell them value. This is where qualifying them comes in. This is where you listen to your clients and try to understand what it is that you're trying to experience and make sure that you have all of the information to satisfy them, right? Sell value. Never talk prices. I always talk about experiences. I talk about the great things that they want. Once they tell me where they want to go, I share all of the knowledge that I have on that destination with them and entice them to want to book. Entice them and let them know all the great things they'll be experiencing. Go on the supplier's website really quick, do a quick research. There might be a promotional spa package or something there. You can definitely tell them, oh, and this property at the time of your travel, they have so-and-so going on, or whatever the case may be. But you want to sell value. You never want to sell prices, okay? And a lot of people lost their money because they were stuck on prices. $99 tickets to Europe. $99. That is such a steal. But look, so sell value, guys, okay? Don't just go for the cheap prices and you're beating yourself down for cheap airfare for your clients that are going to go to Expedia somewhere and book it anyway. So sell value, and that's pretty much why I put this here, to stress selling value, okay? And so if you guys need help, this is pretty much what we do. We have knowledge base in our back office that once you click on there, you can type in information and it'll pull up as much information that they have in the knowledge base. This is like our Google and our Yahoo for travel. And of course, the travel agent manual that I mentioned to you guys earlier. Attend the webinars every Tuesday and Thursdays at 9 p.m. We have suppliers webinars where they share their products with us, Norwegian and Vacation Express and Abercrombie and Kent. I mean, all of these different suppliers are presenting their product to us and helping us, sharing information with us to show us how to sell it. So definitely take some time to register for those suppliers webinars and watch them. Okay, and then also watch the webinars in InteleTravel Tutorial, InteleTravel University, and of course there's live chat Monday through Sunday from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. So you definitely want to utilize that as well. If you send an email, guys, don't do chat and don't call. Out of the three, you have to choose one. I highly recommend you use emails. They're really good at it. They'll get back to you. But, you know, if you don't feel like you want to use an email, use a chat. Use only the chat. Okay? And that concludes the training tonight. Thank you for taking the time to educate yourself for your success in your travel business. Okay? The more value and expertise that you bring to the table, the more clients will appreciate you and trust you. So go out there and sell, sell, sell. And let me stop the recording and open up the line to see if you guys have any questions. One moment. Okay, guys, do you have any questions? No questions? Wow, that's awesome. No questions. Okay, well, if there are no questions, we're right on the hour. Thank you very much, you guys, for getting on and educating yourself. Most of you have my email address. My email address is also will be posted on this video. These videos are uploaded and posted to YouTube. You can go to youtube.com/OTM Travel Services in the travel training webinars, and you can review them, send them out to your team members so that they can watch them and help them educate. There are a lot of webinars, trainings from the past that I've done that are in there for new travel agents that I went into detail, where I went into some of the suppliers' website. I actually did walkthroughs and showed you guys how to create packages, especially in VAX. I did some, I think, in Royal Caribbean. So there are a lot of information in those webinars, guys. Check them out. And that'll be it. Thank you, guys, for getting on, and I will see you guys next week. Have a great evening.